Welcome to Jeoff-Re'z DIY, where we share farming tips and tricks and DIY ideas. I'm Jeoff-Re'z, and today we look at how to make a simple automatic watering system using plastic bottle. Very efficient, very effective, long lasting. So we will use a 2-liter water bottle. If you have varying sizes, it can be used as well. This size is used for demonstration purposes, so we start by removing the label from the bottle. Next up, we're going to cut this bottle into 2 halves, and then we trim the edges to get it to the height that we really wanted it. You can use solder iron, knife, scissors, or any form of sharp instrument that you have to cut your bottles. Now you will want to take the lower portion of the bottle and you're going to pierce 2 holes about 1/3 from the top. These holes should be opposite to each other. These holes are for aeration purposes as well as for drainage of excess water from the container. Next up, we will want to pierce a hole into the cap. This hole should be large enough so that you can actually insert your wick. So the wick is that piece of material that will absorb the water and transfer it to the soil and eventually to the roots of your plants. So now you will want to get a piece of material, any form of material, then you're going to fold it and then you're going to tie a knot at one end. So guys, when you're done making that knot, then it should be looking something similar to this. Alright, so once that is done guys, what you will want to do next is to remove the cap from the bottle. Now you will want to take your wick and you're going to insert that wick up through the inner part of the bottle and out through the top, just like what is being shown here. Alright, so once that is done, what you're going to do next is that you're going to take the cap and you're going to pass that wick through the cap as well. Once that is done, then you make sure to re-screw it onto the top of the bottle. So now we're going to place the wick into the lower portion of the bottle and allow the upper portion of the bottle to rest perfectly atop. So now guys, we're going to see how this actually works. What we will be doing now is to fill this container with some soil. We are going to fill it to about 3/4, right? So what we will be doing now is that we are actually going to insert a plant into that mix. This right here, it is a chocolate brown scotch bonnet. So what I'm going to do is just going to create an opening to insert that plant down into that mix. So with that done, I'm going to firm up the soil a little bit and then pour some more soil atop. Alright, a second automatic water system was also made, right? And I will also be placing another chocolate brown scotch bonnet into this. So here guys, we have 2 separate automatic watering systems and they are of 2 different sizes. So we are going to be pouring water into these containers right now. If you have nutrients, you can mix your nutrients and use that as your solution as well. So what you will find guys is that once you pour the water or the solution into the container, then the wick will absorb that water or that solution, uptaking it to the soil so the roots of the plants can absorb. Within a few minutes, all of this soil right here will be saturated. This system right here, it can water your plants for an extensive period of time. It is very effective and very efficient. If it is that you're not going to be around for a while, this is something that you can create to water your plants while you're away. Check out these videos appearing on your screen right now, and if you want to learn more about farming tips and tricks, consider subscribing to the channel for videos like this and much more.